Hey, I'm Daniel from R1150GSA. This is part 2 of the cheap Chinese stud experiment. Let's go for a ride. Hey, I'm Daniel from R1150GSA. And this is my 1115GS. This is the second episode of the cheap Chinese studs experiment. I'm still riding on the cheap Chinese studs. Unfortunately, I had an issue with the bike where the flywheel was damaged. And when we came to riding the bike, the snow is already gone from the roads, as you can see. I'm riding really carefully because the asphalt is wet and I don't trust these studs actually. So, the whole experiment was kinda pointless, but after all, it was not, because it has proved the point. Installing the studs were not that easy. I think they are far worse in this regard than like the Best Grip brand name screw-in studs. They are very small, they have a small head, and they need a lot of force to put them into the tire, but there is very little feedback if it's biting or not, and I don't really like that. So the installation process was kind of painful. I didn't like it at all. As you can see, there is plenty of snow in the forests, just not on the streets, roads. And it is March 17th of March today, and 18th of March, and the snow border is around here in Värmland. Up north there is still snow, but I'm not sure about the road conditions. So the installation was not good. I didn't like it. Unfortunately, I only rode them on snow or ice once, only once, before the bike failed. So I didn't crash on the studs, on the snow, so there was some grip, but unfortunately it was not like I expected it. I expected some direct feedback, so like this biting feel. I have carbide insert shoe accessories for the ice, and they have a very direct feedback. You feel that this is biting or not. I didn't feel that on these cheap Chinese studs, and I don't have experience with the Best Grip or other brand name products, unfortunately. So my point is that they definitely give some traction, but not as much as I hoped for. I didn't feel like the biting point. I didn't know if it's going to fail or not. Yeah, that's it. And since that I repaired the bike, I had rode like 120 kilometers so far in these roads. Partly sunny, partly cloudy, wet, dry. And I have to say, the stats are completely gone. Like on the back wheel, they are back to the tires level, so nothing on the middle of the tire. On the front there was a little, but I guess after this ride there will be like nothing left from them. So in this regard, they are totally useless for me, because I cannot ride only just on snow or just on ice. I need to go to asphalt. Even in the middle of the winter, some of the roads are salted, so they don't have snow or ice. And that's a problem, because in 100 kilometers these are gone. So if you cannot skip asphalt rides, you cannot just go for the forests and ride them purely on ice and snow, then this is not for you. Definitely not for you. Because even if we count like 10% riding on asphalt and 9% riding in snow, that means that you can only do like 1,000 kilometers on this. And of course they are 1/10 of the price. Yeah, that's true, but the work is the same or even more, and you need to use the tire, and I don't think I can reuse this tire. It was free, so yes, but if you need to buy a tire for this project, don't buy the Chinese nuts, buy the brand name product, because you will be disappointed, really disappointed. Can we try this road? So, the resolution of this experiment. I don't know how much would they would go on purely on ice or snow, but I would say not much. And counting in the work you need to do is the same or more than you would need to do with the brand name product. I think this is not a hack, unfortunately. Next time I would definitely not go for the Chinese stuff. Thank you for watching this video. The next one is already in the making, about the flywheel swap. It was a major surgery on this bike, and other videos are coming. I think I need to do a valve clearance adjustment on this bike, and throttle body synchronization, and I'm going to swap the fluids, like the engine oil, maybe the transmission oil too, but I have to go to my home country, to Hungary, next week, so this is going to cause some delays. So, thank you very much. Bye bye. Hej då!